Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a full day of eating 3,000 calories. Bosh. Must resist urge to say bosh 20,000 times a day. Right then, let's get this show on... Right then, let's get this show on the road, shall we? I'm training a little bit earlier today because I've got some calls this afternoon, so the principles still apply. I'm having my food an hour and a half pre-training, okay? So the time is coming up to about 8:30. I'm training about 10ish. Hour and a half, eat before, 30 minutes caffeinate. That's what we're doing today, all right? I doubt we'll have time to have like all three of my meals, so we're just gonna have my oats and then bacon and eggs. So, kicking things off with 100 grams of organic mate, glyphosate. You've got to be careful of the non-organic oats. Been watching a bit. Is his name Tim Spector? Is that his name? Sounds like a bit of a Bond villain, doesn't it? His name's Spector. But we're going organic jumbo oats, 100 grams today, with some blueberries, raspberries, banana, some honey, and some cacao powder. Even at this point, I'm hungry. 8:30. I always get my expenditure done, or I always get a form of fasted expenditure done before eating. So 4,000 steps. Every morning I do, I think everyone should. Always get in some form of fasted cardio, fasted NEAT before they eat. I think it, especially in a gaining phase, it allows you to remain sensitive to food, it allows you to continue to partition carbohydrates really well. And like we're cavemen, innit? Didn't used to, back in the day, we were cavemen, we didn't used to roll out of bed and eat. Let's go hunt for our food. That's why when I go out for a walk with Gunnar, I'll use a spear. I'm joking, I don't. Probably get arrested. Sam Sulek dives. You seen him dive? Give up. Sam has won. What a guy. Eat this. I'm gonna have a nice bacon and egg sandwich. Oof. Oof. Stop morning anxiety. Yes, please. Talk about calorie dense during gaining phases, right? 25 carb in one little slice. Look at that. I mean, it's just douche. 25 carb. Put a bit of jam on there, or peanut butter, banana, honey. Got yourself like well over 60, 70 carb. I eat that in like, pum. This is sourdough. Jason Derulo, Jason sourdough. Waitrose. Real good they are, but they also do that in Tesco. Oof, Tesco. For the peasants. Oh. I'm only joking, by the way, but come on. I'm having an egg and bacon sandwich. Kill me. Farm eggs. Once you go farm egg, you can't go back to normal eggs. 2 bacon from the butchers, 2 farm egg, a little bit of rocket. Just like very lightly, gently toasted. You just don't beat a bacon and egg sarnie, do you? On that bread is lovely. Oh, on that bread is lovely. That's my protein hit. Couple of bacon, couple of eggs, some sourdough, a bit of rocket. Pre-workout time. I tell you what, I've been sleeping on Vanquish. This is good gear, this is. Medium, oversized, fits nice. As you know, I'm a bit of a shorter. I like my, you can't really see him. A trick with oversized, if you don't want it completely oversized, is go a couple of sizes down. So this is a medium. The heavyweight is nice for our microphones as well. So I'm using the DJI Mavic, but it's inside. Sometimes whenever I wear the mic with my Nike, it kind of, because the Nike isn't a solid tee, it gets a little bit annoying. These are really good. I've also positioned the mic inside my shirt, so you shouldn't really be able to see the mic, bar a little silver cross. But yeah, this drop is dropping on the 31st of August, which is in a couple of days' time. Medium, small. I've got a white one and a red one as well. I like it. I'm not usually like an oversized guy, but just because of the fit. But the neck on this, you know what I'm like with my necks. The neck on this is fantastic. Pre-workout, some Ghost today. 5 grams of creatine every single day. Always easy to have it either pre-workout or in your intra. And Ghost Legend pre-workout. I use MV Pre twice per week. One yesterday, so on a Monday, and one on a Saturday, where I've got quite a heavy hinge pattern with Joe, and I'm on the Cybex on a Monday. Nice treat, the MV Pre. Good going, 9:30. This is good. This is why filming's good for me, because it keeps me, do you know what I mean? It keeps me regimented. Nice. All right, back delts on buys. Open up with, I keep referring to it as an iliac pull down, but I am pulling in that sagittal, and I think targeting iliac or slightly lower lat is far greater in a frontal plane. Certainly that's the shift on like the gym talk lot, JPG. I can still certainly feel it when pulling, but I switched up my grip to like a really wide pull down when I was in Ibiza, and talk about like a really low lat stimulus. You can kind of feel it wrapping around the base of your spine. But usually train on a Tuesday with Joe at Crayford, but I'm training at Muscle Works today, so instead of the Nautilus pull, opt for a single arm D handle. Preserve your energy. Good way to preserve your energy when doing ISO work is use your opposing arm to get into position. So as opposed to trying to like shift your body weight around whilst you're still pulling with that single arm, use the opposing arm to lock in, get your feet sorted. Same when we're doing like the Nautilus work. All of that work is coming from the opposing arm. And then once you're in, then you can just start pulling. Are wrist straps cheating? Absolutely not. Those that say they are probably associate themselves with Just Stop Oil, that sort of type of person. Wrist straps simply allow us to build greater load on the target body part that we're focusing on, i.e. I'm rowing here, my main priority and concern is increasing the load to target that lat. Same as when I'm hinging upstairs with the RDL, wrist straps allow me to increase that load. Maybe do a few warm-up sets without them, if you want to focus on your forearms a little bit, or do some direct forearm training like Mr. Sam Sulek. But no, wrist straps are not cheating, and I'd highly advise you use them when looking to target back, glutes, hammies, as an example. Ooh. Oh, there's a very good argument between whether or not this Cybex Eagle row is better than the Prime. I love this machine. I think it's fantastic. The only potential downside compared to the Prime is that the handles are fixed, whereas with the Prime you've got a little bit of rotation. But to be honest with you, the way in which the path of this goes is perfect for allowing your arms to be slightly more abducted from the torso and kind of focus on that mid to low back structure. It's lovely. Really, really nice. It's nice to have like a like for like replacement. So if I don't train at Crayford, I can train here. There's no issue at all. Aye. Oh. Call these the demon rows. Ain't that right, Luke Harper? Eh? When you've got as many demons as us. He's going Ibiza tomorrow. Fell in love with the island. Things you just love to see. Stay safe out there, my friend. Onto some single arm cable rows now. Usually we were doing the Nautilus single arm, but like for like, cable's just as good. Just a few cues when we are rowing though. Try and create as stable environment as possible. Strong base with the feet. And when we are rowing, we don't want to allow that shoulder to protract. We don't want to be doing this. We don't want to be twisting the torso. I tend to just keep my shoulder in that depressed state. Boom, boom. We don't want to be twisting here. So hips forward locked. Strong base for the feet. Boom, boom. If you are feeling like that's too much and it's pulling you and the load's too heavy. Upper back, a bit of upper back work to finish. Me and Joe were doing upper back lat pull down with the straight bar, but there's an extreme row at Crayford, so I mean it's one hell of a movement. Don't have that here, so we'll just go chest supported T-bar with an overhand grip, driving the arms away like so. Trying to target that upper back musculature, traps, rhomboid, rear delts. And as we spoke on the cable, not allowing that shoulder protraction, we want to do that with this. We want to get like wrapped round as if you're trying to hug someone. We would usually be breaking up the back work with some delt work. However, I'm training with client Shannon on Thursday at First Space. And we're doing delts, quads and chest there. So no delts today, straight into bicep work. My two bicep exercises on a Tuesday are preacher curls and a high incline curl. So we'll do that on the cables today. Don't need these no more. Do that on the cable today as opposed to the Nautilus and then preacher curls as per on the hammer strength. I don't know what curl is at Crayford. I think it might be a Live Fitness one. But either way, both as good as each other. Okay. Finishing biceps off with a high curl. So my main movements that I'm focusing on at the moment for my biceps, big area of improvement for me during this improvement phase, is some form of curl where my shoulders are in a flex position. Some form of curl whereby my arms are slightly behind my body to focus on that lengthened range a little bit more. A preacher curl to focus on that mid, and then a hammer curl as well. So where my hand's in that neutral grip position using a rope. And also varying the rep ranges a little bit. I feel like we're so fixated on the science a lot coming out with like optimality in the sense that when they did that study on line hamstring curl versus seated hamstring curl, people go, well, seated's better, so we won't do line. It's like, no, don't adopt that approach or mentality. Try and incorporate a variety of different movements, a variety of different rep ranges as well within your training block. So like 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, even some metabolic work. Like when we really looked to improve my legs during that off season before competing, Callum would throw in like the 4x6s, the 12-5-3s, and my legs just blew. So doing heavier low rep work on the hack, 6 to 8, and then higher rep work on the leg press, worked a real treat. Big session done. The time is 11:30. I've got a call at 12, so we'll eat after the call. But we've got some post-workout beef protein isolate. Now, I wouldn't say I'm on the fence. I'm just still yet to find definitive information with regard to beef protein isolate. I know compared to whey, it's slightly less in terms of bioavailability, but I don't think it's rendered useless. You know, if you're incorporating beef protein isolate into a high protein diet anyway, based on purely like the leucine fat, it's not as if we're all just drinking beef protein isolate and that's it. So as long as you are incorporating something that is going to stimulate MPS, which I'm still a little bit unsure as, so maybe NXT, who is the company that owns this beef protein isolate, can shine some light on the situation. But I've been incorporating it. The studies on like lean body mass and whey protein versus beef isolate are still strong, but it's still a little bit of a grey area, but for me, who's not having dairy at the moment and wants to increase their protein intake, then this is fucking fantastic, mate. 30 grams of protein, 0 fat, 0 carb is superb. I'm just a little bit like bioavailability, digestibility. Is this just purely collagen? So that's what I need to understand. But 11:30, have this on the way home, and then we'll have our post-workout meal. Okay, call's done. Let's prep some food. Time is now 2 o'clock. Gonna have chicken breast. So this is from Carnivore. Down by where I live, there's a butcher's. And since coming back from, well, there was 2 occasions. A month in Ibiza, my digestion was really cool. Went away to Madrid for 7 days. Again, my digestion was cool. Came back straight away, did a Tesco shop. I was like, something's not right here, man. Whether it's like environmental with my digestion or what. So all of my meat now is from the butcher's. I get my fish from the fishmongers, and I am going organic. I went to Waitrose. There's a Waitrose in Bromley. I'd say my shop has gone up by about 15, probably on average about 15 quid, which I'll take if it means that my stomach's cool. So all my fruit and whatnot is majority organic. So we're gonna have some chicken, pepper in the oven. We're gonna have some spinach and some sweet potatoes. These are lovely, these are, mate. Waitrose Dutchy organic sweet potatoes, sweet and creamy and roasted. So yeah, sweet potatoes, chicken. I use a little bit of the barbecue seasoning from Old El Paso. And literally just whack it all in the oven for like 25 minutes and crack on with some chickens, and then boom, we're done. Chicken and sweet potato with spinach, a little bit of balsam as well. Look at that, that's a lovely wide angle that. The camera's only there, but always get yourself a nice wide angle lens when you're filming. So we've got 300 grams of sweet potato, salt, pepper. Get yourself a good extra virgin olive oil as well. I picked that up when I went to Rome. Big old bottle. Extra virgin oil from Sicily. It's lovely. Dress your salads in that with some balsam. Absolutely lovely. So 300 grams of sweet potato. Essentially just 2 sweet potatoes here, cut in half. Salt, pepper, and I like to add a little bit of paprika on these as well. And then with my chicken, slice. You can sear it if you want, but it's up to you. I'll just slice, season, Old El Paso, and then bang in the oven. And there we go, look, straight in the oven. 25 minutes, 200, and then with the peppers, I'll put them in for the last 15. Just make a note. Wallop. Couple of minutes to go for the chicken, peppers and sweet potato. Big heavy handful of spinach that we just fry off. Then we've got some of the Dutchy organic Waitrose balsamic vinegar. And we just load up on the peppers. And there we go, 300 grams of sweet potato, some spinach, pepper and a 200 gram chicken breast from the butcher's. I usually put a bit of red pesto on those sweet potato, but I run out. Any dairy crew, get a bit of feta on there, maybe some red onions. Ooh, lovely. Lovely. Macros will be on the screen as per. I feel like you can notice a big difference, you know, in the quality of meat. Oh, my mouth's watering, that balsamic. You know, it's such a big difference. I had a couple of burgers from them on Sunday as well. Oh my word. Unbelievable. Nice bit of ciabatta. Rocket. Very good. 3 o'clock. So many beeps in this house. I never know what ones. Whether it's the fridge, the oven, the stove. 3 o'clock. My next one will be about 6:30, 7. And that'll be us done for the day. We're all showered, we're all fresh. What's the time? 10 to 7. We're done for the day. It's time for some din-dins. We've got some lovely, fresh, wild Alaskan salmon. No farms around here, not farmed. That's from Waitrose, that is. Price ain't even too bad. I need to go to the fishmongers in Bromley and see what one with their prices, but I think it was about 12, it's on the packet, isn't it? It's on the packet. £14. Cost of living. £14 for 3 fillets. 3, 6, 9, 12. £4, 20, £4.30 a fillet. Hey, listen, you can't put a price on good digestion. You've got to make a few different tweaks from here, you know. In order for me to buy this lovely, it just tastes good. It's worth the money though. It tastes good. I mean, I'm a big foodie. I like my food. I like sitting down watching a bit of Queen of South. Good food. So tonight we've got salmon, pasta and green pesto, fresh pesto, and that's us done for the day. It's good. Being hungry in a gaining phase is perfect. Week number 6, still hungry. Get to 7 o'clock, I'm ready to eat. 30 grams of the fresh green pesto going in. You can't beat the fresh ones, man. A little bit of rocket and spinach in the middle. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Beautiful. Wrapping a full day of eating up with some salmon and pasta. And then after that, frutas. Melon, pineapple, and then we're done. We're done for the day. Queen of South. I'm getting through it, mate. What a series. I wouldn't say it's up there with like not, well, it sort of is, but it's different. It's a different series. It's great. Pote, Don Pote, the goat, Gote. How depressing. What was it? 7:45 and it's getting dark. You're on 10,000 ISO right now. I'm not giving in to putting the light on. I'm leveraging with maximum ISO on the camera. We are wrapping up this 3,000 calorie full day of eating with some fruit, some melon, some pineapple. Oh, pineapple is my favourite fruit. I love a bit of pineapple. I love fruit in general, really. As you can see, I am having a lot more fruit than I am veg. I just feel like with my current stomach condition, the fruit sits fine. Veg, not so much. As you saw with the spinach, I cooked it a little bit of rocket in the mornings, but I am missing my tomatoes and that. But you know what I've discovered? Cucumber absolutely wrecks me, mate. Cucumber, no more. So, pineapple, melon, banana, raspberries, blueberries. That's pretty much us. I think I'm getting more than enough in. Right, folks. Is it getting even darker by the second? I think an IB for closing is on the cards. Little summer blowout, and it's my birthday in October. Right, I'm going to wrap this video up. Hope you all enjoyed this edition of Mas Tiempo's full day of eating. I'm sure there'll be many more to go. I've still got a good 7 or so months of improving. So I'll see you very soon. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you, good night. Much love.